Hey YouTube, Coppersan here. We're playing more mobile games today as I finally got my hands on MapleStory Idle RPG, a new MapleStory mobile game by Nexon. You know how MapleStory M is already pretty idle, at least the grinding parts? Well, this game is even more idle, where you only have to upgrade, click next stage and dodge the occasional boss attack. It's the perfect game to play on the toilet at work or during a boring meeting, which probably could have been an email, or of course when you're grinding in regular MapleStory and you accidentally get auto-banned by an overexcited anti-cheat system. And keep in mind, this game is currently being soft launched, which means it's kinda like a CBT. This means that the game isn't complete yet, can be buggy and might never even fully launch if it doesn't hit Nexon's KPI benchmarks, and it's certainly still rough around the edges. I haven't fully explored everything yet that this game has to offer, but the grind is pretty brutal. So far it took like 4 hours to hit level 30, like I'm struggling to get past almost every stage and already ran out of things to do or upgrade, so I'm just kinda grinding away at this point. So the game's been released for a few days now, and I see in the max level people are around level 80, like just below that. So this game is an idle RPG where your character auto-hunts. You focus more on upgrading your stats and dodging attacks during boss fights. There are various classes to pick from, but no paladin. Sorry Nexon, that's like a 1-star review for me, man. You can't skip out on the best class. Your character can increase their stats. Each level up unlocks 5 points that can be allocated to your main stat, def and max HP, until it hits the max level, and then you can upgrade everything again at a higher stage. You also have special stats that boost things like attack speed, critical rate, boss damage and more, which will unlock at higher levels. You get new equipment from monsters and elite monsters that spawn. You don't upgrade your equipment in the traditional sense where you get like a +1 or you reroll your potential, things like that. Instead, you just swap them out as soon as you find something better. Your weapons can be upgraded, awakened and promoted. There is a gacha system where you can get more weapons of higher tiers. There also is a weapon mastery system that gives out bonus stats the more weapons you collect and upgrade. You can get a ton of free tickets for that weapon gachas, but also a lot of tickets are required to actually get something good. And after using a certain amount of tickets, you can upgrade the weapon gacha to get higher tier weapons. I just kind of wish they had like a cool animation or something. Right now it's just like, woo, glow. Oh, actually sick, we actually got a unique item. Now I can finally progress again, because while I was making this video I was like super stuck. Each time you want to progress, you have to defend a town against invading monsters, which can be tricky with the auto aim, sometimes messing up because one of the monsters is like bigger and you don't hit stuff. You'll see. Almost everything can be upgraded in this game. You can upgrade the elite monsters that you summon for a higher chance to get better drops, and you need to upgrade your potions so they will heal you more. Potions are used automatically and you have an infinite amount of them. They do have a cooldown though, so it's rather important to upgrade them as the bosses do deal a ton of damage. You only get a few skills early on and you have to reach second job to get more. There are active skills and passive skills that can be unlocked. Skills can be upgraded through skill enhancement, which you can get every level up, and mastery, which unlocks at certain level intervals. Unlocking new skills costs time, which can be skipped by using tickets. You get a ton of those, so you don't really be waiting at all for like the first few hours. Oh, and a quick tip for those who are playing: if you want more gems, click on the question marks in like different UIs. You can do this almost everywhere and you get free stuff, so don't forget about that. At one point, the auto hunting feature will unlock, where you get a huge amount of rewards for free once a day, and 3 more by spending gems, and again once more by watching an ad. This will help you blast through a level or two, which is great, because just hunting around doesn't feel very rewarding once you like did everything. There also are various dungeons where you can obtain EXP, weapon tickets or resources to spawn elite monsters so you can get more gear, and there is a world boss that you can find to get rewards based on how much damage you do. This boss has a bit more mechanics, but it wasn't anything too hardcore. You're basically just dodging some stuff. Later on, you will unlock the Hero Growth dungeon. Here, the more monsters you defeat, the more stats you'll get, which is needed to defeat the boss that spawns. There's some pretty fun concepts in these dungeons, not gonna lie. There's also Hero Growth, which allows you to put in even more stats, and I can also see something with inner ability. I've been getting honor medals for a while now. I also noticed that items can be star forced. That's some higher level upgrading mechanic that I just haven't unlocked yet. There also are artifacts and even more systems that unlock at higher levels. And of course, in true MapleStory fashion, you can dress up your character. After playing for a bit more, I finally reached second job and unlocked some more skills. I still think there are some design flaws here and there, especially with defending the towns to unlock the next stage. The auto battle keeps focusing on the big monster, which allows some of the smaller monsters to mess up your run, and I can't seem to figure out how to jump down properly, which is kind of weird. There definitely are some pacing issues as well. Leveling up takes a long time, and if you only have one attacking skill, it just gets kind of boring fast. Like, you're just seeing the same thing over and over. There also is no lore or anything, so the quests that you're doing are basically repeating themselves. Like, there's like a pool of 10 quests that you're just doing over and over. Defeat monsters, summon a weapon, clear the stage, do a dungeon. Not saying that games like this need like extensive lore, but it would be nice to get a bit more, motivation as to why I'm defeating all these monsters. Like, are we just a homicidal maniac? I mean, it kind of makes sense as a Mapler, In games like this, the fun part is mostly upgrading and seeing your damage numbers fly up. But if you're stuck in a stage because the monsters are too powerful, which happens quite early on, the game just slows down like a lot. There isn't that much to upgrade once you did all your daily dungeons, you summoned your elite monsters. Like, I don't want to wait an hour for my next upgrade. You can upgrade your weapons a bit more often by just getting more and more of them and then you can upgrade them. But most of the time you won't get anything from that. Like, you only get them at like, I don't know, like upgrade every rare weapons 20 times or something, which doesn't happen that often. So most of the time you just don't get anything from that, which feels kind of boring. I think if these issues can be fixed, the game would feel like a lot more fun to play. I'd like to really tap into that core fun of constant upgrades. To get like a constant dopamine hit, like a dopamine rush from upgrading and getting stronger. Monetization wise, there are a few ads that you can choose to watch for additional benefits. You can also get a membership for permanent benefits and there are gem packages to purchase for other rewards. All cloth items cost blue gems, which are by the way paid currency only, except for one flag that I saw you could get from the World Boss coin shop. Here I saw a special outfit box that was for sale for a whooping 100k World Boss coins. I also asked the local population what they thought of the game. Some found it quite fun, while others thought it was like, a bit mid, a bit meh. I really hope the game improves more before it goes worldwide, and if not, Nexon, if you're watching, please bring back Maple Blitz X. That game was actually amazing, I still can't believe they just canned that. Also, I wonder what happened to that other mobile game that Nexon teased for like 5 seconds, only for it to never be seen again. Keep in mind again, this game is still in CBT, so it's probably going to be improved and changed a bit more if it does get released. And that's all I had for today. I hope you had fun, thank you so much for watching, and as always, special thanks to our wonderful members for making these videos possible. Special thanks to Niels de Coninck, Raar maar waar, Sebastian Hanøy, Caudimorda, Lee, BackSpaceOTI, Ziggy, Flidiot, Knivesu, Cloudfix, Michael Menchaca, Raythius, Betrayal1489, Sylvio Neto, StrikerElk, Ryaiser Aryu, MaxBurnHeart, The Passenger, ScottyFlysFast, Only, Spudsy, snafuPop, Dewey Tran, Kaniwoo, Kirch-Nehammer, Dexzu, Dante Victory, The Wolfdrake, Lord Fazil, Matthew Dev, Tilskurspet, DVNCA, and Schwandro. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and happy maple idling!